And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Green Bay Packers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday night primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And looking to throw, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. To the air, Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love, he's going to change the play here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
13 yards on the play. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Packers are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Working out of the gun. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think,
this is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Penix. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And then your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
At the 46-yard line.
And now Love going to change things up. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ball's red. Roster, 6.
Here's Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Love from the gun. Pass caught. That's Golden. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Complete to 0. Matthew Golden. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Here's Jacobs. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Come on, set. 60 red.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Score, Packers 12, Falcons 7. Race back to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll throw with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Number 8, Kyle Pitts. A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
They'll go play action here with Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, Love wants to shift things around. Jacobs going to try the middle. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. 47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
2nd and 3.
And now an audible here into something else. Now Love. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him, reeling it in on the out route. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing. Love. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Ready. 60 red. Watch out now. Six. Let's bring that.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's taken in by Golden. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
To the air again, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Yellow. Smash, red, blaster, 6.
To throw now, here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Packers, first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Field, black. Go pink. Set.
Love now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Drill green.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been in a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And his kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A play fake. Now Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Penix. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw with Penix. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
At the 33-yard line.
Come on, set. 33, yellow, 52 blaster. Red, cycle. Fuse, yellow. Edo, blue. Green, jack.
Final play of the half, Love. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Love, he's going to change the play here. To throw again on second down. Love firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Love. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 60 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
13.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Robinson on a give right side. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, 50 yards. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead is down to 2. Folk out there now to kick this one off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. 1.
And now they'll shift things around.
Cross 10. Red cycle. Drill green. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. And now Love going to change things up. Throwing on 2nd down. Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready. 33. Cross it. 6. Black ultra.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. As his guys are able to extend their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's 2nd and inches.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Atlanta.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9. They'll run again here with Robinson. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
He's brought down at the 47-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Penix working out of the gun here. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They are going for it. Penix trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on down.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Working out of the gun. Love. Will swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. A dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Love wants to shift things around.
Slide through.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Packers 37, Falcons 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Kevin King with a pick. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.